Hi, Dr. Yoshiram here with Oasis Family Medicine, and today's tip is to believe in a spiritual aspect, maybe a religious aspect, or at least a higher belief in a higher power. And I mention this not to be controversial. I have my own spiritual beliefs. How to put this, but I guess when it comes down to it, the research shows that those who do have some kind of belief in a higher power, frankly, live longer. There is, and I'm going to read some things here just to get it right, but there's research into longevity and faith. There's one article called Church Attendance, Allostatic Load, and Mortality in Middle-Aged Adults. And it controlled for everything they could think of, including insurance, health insurance, age, race, et cetera, et cetera. It had very good controls. And when it came down to it, those that had some faith-based practice had better blood pressure, better LDL, or the better of the bad cholesterols, overall decrease in cardiovascular risk, decrease in suicide, decrease in chronic stress, decrease in depression, as well as healthier immune systems. And Dan Buettner interviewed 263 or 265 Blue Zone centenarians, so from around the globe, and he found all of them except for 5 of them actually belong to some faith-based community. So very interesting. Just, you want to learn, I believe you want to learn, or I want to learn from those who have gone before me. And another interesting fact, those churchgoers, I forget if it was church or just some faith-based religion, but those who attended 4 times per month added 4 to 14 years of life expectancy. I'll think about that. If that were a drug, well, yada, 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 right? 4 to 14 years of life expectancy. So even if you believe that we're just big chunks of spiritless meat floating through space on a rock, at least put a higher purpose in yourself, maybe. Again, I don't want to get too controversial. That's not really the point of this, but it's I think it's ultimately the ability to relinquish your everyday stress to some form of higher power that likely just brings down that chronic stress response in the system that yields itself to healthier outcomes. And so, especially if you could combine this with some of the prior things like community and as well as solitude. So you have community, but also solitude and breath work and fasting. I mean, oh my gosh, what a powerful kind of conglomerate to help invoke your health. So I would put this above a stem cell injection, and shameless plug, we do stem cell therapy here, so ask us about that. But this is such a better use of your time, I think. And and I'm mentioning this again not to be controversial, but the evidence is there. I mean, 4 to 14 years additional life expectancy. You cannot ignore that. All right. All but out of 263 Blue Zone centenarians, all but 5 belonged to some faith-based community. So use that, learn from that, and believe in a higher power of some sort.